your mind, as also your body, wants one thing: to take care of itself using the easiest way, to survive at the minimum cost. People aren't being thoughtful or polite or gentle because that doesn't have any prominent result, but because it's hard. It takes energy. It's harder to come up with the right words, gentle words, than use explicit slang language. Let's run a quick test. If I ask you to put 3 random words in your mind, those words will most probably be fuck, shit, dope, or in general low quality words. It is more likely that bad words will come to your mind than a poem of Shakespeare. To be or not to be. Those bad words didn't come up because you are a bad person or not highly educated, but because it's the easiest thing for your brain to do. So people tend to do the easy thing that gives them direct satisfaction by increasing their dopamine levels. And that situation has totally gone off the hook in our days. We are living in such crazy period where instead of awarding the original, the genuine, we award mimic actions. We live in such weird time that memes are often appraised and rewarded. What the system subconsciously teaches us is forget about the ideals and the higher values. Just go ahead and meme someone and you will get rewarded by a few likes, and that will be enough to increase the dopamine levels in your brain and make you feel good. Society established a shared fictional framework and it organizes all our emotions so they are predictable and easy to manipulate. And what happens is that most of the times we are after targets that were not even set by us. Have a tattoo because it means something to you, not because it's trending in our time. Why everyone today has a tattoo while almost no one had 30 years ago? Do they really want to have a tattoo, or society fed them with that kind of need? Humans are mimic creatures by nature, but it's our duty to overcome that natural instinct and become gods. That is what separates us from the animals, the fact that we can control our impulses for a greater cause.